I'm Mary.
And I'm Scott.
And we're here at Claudette's 80th birthday party. Cynthia, what is something you would like to say to Claudette this evening?
You are an absolute inspiration, and I love you so much. You're the best friend I could ever imagine, and you've made living in Los Angeles just absolutely wonderful. Happy birthday.
If you had one book that you could describe your relationship between you and Claudette, what would the title of that book be?
Friends in High Places. I love it.
You know, it really is just every week when I sit around that table with her, and she inspires me to bring in work and do my best and write. I would like to say happy birthday. I'm so glad you were born. You make my life better and everybody else that has ever known you.
What is the title of the story you would write?
Claudette and Jill go to San Miguel.
She's like sunshine. She's like oxygen. She's been such a guiding force to me, and I think anybody who knows Claudette knows what that means.
What would the title be?
My best friend.
Wow.
Her best friend.
It's like he was the publisher of the book.
Her youthfulness.
The fact that she has wide experience in dog racing. The woman I always meant to sleep with.
What's your favorite thing about Claudette?
The breasts, right, boy?
You guys went right for the truth.
I think that's the title. You know her plenty.
Or plenty.
Best thing about Claudette is her laugh.
Her energy, for sure. But my wife wants me to talk about her build.
Do you like her breasts?
I love her breasts because she makes up for what I lack.
Right.
And it's helped keep my marriage alive because as long as he can give her a big hug periodically, he's like, okay, I've had it.
We were both involved in a production of Once in a Lifetime, and she was the greatest thing since sliced bread as far as I was concerned.
Has to be her laugh, and the second one, and her resiliency.
Her energy is unlike anyone in the world, and it's carried her through so much crap and carried us all through a lot of crap with her.
My favorite thing about Claudette is her acceptance of everyone and loyalty to her friends.
Her humor, absolutely.
She's a beautiful, beautiful soul, and she's inspired me to be a stronger person. I love her.
The F that she throws around.
We'll take it.
And she doesn't give up. She doesn't give up on you, which I really appreciate. She is non-judgmental.
She's so encouraging of everyone's talent, and she just makes everyone blossom.
The great big open mouth laugh that she does when things are either funny or particularly when they are not funny.
What would the title be?
Nasty ass.
Okay, I was living next door to a very, very, very bad boyfriend, and I didn't know what to do. And at my 50th birthday party, Claudette brought me a sign that said, "For sale." And that solved the problem. I sold my house.
But I'm here because I haven't actually seen her in maybe 3 years. So if somebody could point her out to me, that would be helpful. And I like her because she's one of the most outrageous people I've ever met in my life.
What's your favorite thing about Claudette?
Never heard of her, and actually, I don't even think I'd like her if I met her.
She's irreverent, and she's a real broad.
Oh, her laugh.
The made-up title of the book.
Mine would be, I know.
Her zest for life, her authenticity, and her just vim and vigor. I want to tell her how much she's loved and how much she's made an impact in my life, and she's thoroughly helped my whole creative experience, and forever in debt for that.
I'm Gia Palladino, and she is my goddess. Her holiness.
Her chutzpah.
Okay. Can you spell that?
I hope this is one of the most special days of your entire life because we're all here for you and you deserve like all of this love that you're about to get all day long.
I guess her vitality. I was so impressed and inspired by that. And she had a son named Leo, and we have a son named Leo.
Oh.
Her spirit, her creative spirit. She's got a big heart. The Lion Queen.
Oh, I love everything about Claudette. She has the biggest heart, and she's been an incredible mentor and friend to me. Endless love, endless ideas.
Claudette is kind. She is talented. She is a fantastic writer and just an all-around wonderful person. And I love her. Claudette Sutherland, a piece of work.
Her passion, her kindness, and her body sense of humor.
one great dame.
If I have to pick one, her laugh.
We just heard her laughing as we were walking up the steps.
The laugh that echoes around the world.
Yeah. I love how loving she is, and I've always thought, like, how many of us have, like, been in tears in Claudette's arms at her house in our lives, you know? And
I'm
how,
looking forward to that tonight.
yeah,
you know.
and you're, yeah.
It hasn't happened yet.
And
but-
like, how many of us do that for others? I would just call it love.
She of the laughing heart.
And what's your favorite thing about Claudette?
Her ass.
So
We've gotten a lot of tits, but we haven't got ass yet.
Yeah. Titanic.
Is that an ass comment again? No, that's
that's
her grandness.
That is her personality.
Her spirit, her depth and the fullness of her spirit.
Her bravery.
I insist.
Oh, she's like the most warm, giving human I've ever met. And she's brilliant, and I want to be her when I grow up. There are no blank pages.
That she always wants to know what somebody else's favorite thing is.
So many things. I think that she fits with our family.
I love that.
Her hugs. She gives the most energetic and loving hugs.
Oh, I'm a party crasher. I came for the food.
Her tallness, I like.
Her legs, her incredible sense of humor.
Yeah.
Her wit.
My bodyguard.
What took you so long?
Brilliant.
She came swooping into Los Angeles and wound up being my roommate for, I don't know, what was it, a year or two? I can't even remember. But, I mean, swooping in is the term. I mean, the whole house turned upside down with wonderful stuff. Claudie coming in and cooking and inviting wonderful people over to my house. And all of a sudden I was like, wow, this is amazing. She's amazing.
Were you part of the swoop?
No, I was after the fact.
He was after the
It
swoop.
was pre-swoop.
Oh, okay.
Post-swoop.
Post-swoop. Claudette brings the fun. She builds community just by the very nature of her warmth and her generosity. She is so smart, she is so funny, and she is so kind. And I love her so much. Auntie Mame from Kansas.
That's adorable.
Funny and one of the smartest people I've ever known. And life with a wise woman.
The village who raised me.
Who doesn't know Claudette?
Her generosity of spirit.
You may pass. Go in. Have a great time.
Everything. Her spirit, her generosity, her talks. I used to go over there all the time and just have like a whole bunch of conversations. Helped me through a lot.
I love Claudette's kindness. I have a story. One time my car got towed, and she was like, get in my car. I'm going to go get your car. And I was scared because my car got towed, and I was like 17 and a half. But boom, Claudette was there and got me out of my bind.
What I like best about Claudia is she can always find her car keys now that she doesn't drink anymore.
What I like best about Claudette is her cooking and a long white wool cashmere coat she once had, and I had for a brief moment.
That she's always given me a sense of wonder about the world. I've known her since I was born.
Her sense of humor. Can I name more?
Sure.
Her grace, her wit, her dedication, her passion.
What's your favorite thing about Claudette?
Her legs.
Oh, wow. See, everybody's naming body parts. Yep.
So one of my favorite things about Claudette is she's like my first phone call when things are really horrible, and I'll tell her, I'll call her crying and just be a basket case and, on the verge of suicide. And then she'll say, oh, don't worry. It gets so much worse.
I like watching shows like Fleabag and Dead to Me with Claudette. And I like talking to her about my emotional issues and her all-around sense of humor and life advice.
Her personality, her charm, her wit, her intelligence.
I like everything about Claudette. And, no offense, but Claudette's 80, so I really want to go spend my time with her, if that's all right with you.
You are welcome to.
Her passion.
Easy.
Everybody knows Claudette.
Her sense of humor. She's hilarious, and anything you say, nothing can shock her. You're like, she's older, I don't want to say this in front. Oh my gosh, no. She's heard it all, she's seen it all, she doesn't care, she's cool. She came, she slayed, she kicked ass. Love you, Claudette. Happy 80th.
She swears like a sailor. Better than most.
My outrageous life. Her sense of humor. She's just so ballsy and brave and gutsy, and I really admire that in her.
What would the title be?
Claudette, bring the cheese.
My favorite thing about Claudette is she doesn't take any shit.
That's what we've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know Claudette?
Now we do.
The woman behind the glass door.
Claudette, we're hearing wonderful things about you. How do you feel being at this party?
Better than ever. It was a good thing that I did it because otherwise these people would never show up.
What's your favorite thing about Claudette?
You're looking at it.
And Claudette, if there was a book or a movie about your life, what would the title of that imaginary movie be?
It would probably be the porn version of It's All About Me. I love them. Even I love some of them more than others, but they won't know.
But they'll never know.
Never know. No, they will never know. So just keep it to yourself.
We'll edit things
We'll
out.
talk later.
Okay, great.
She's got a great laugh. She's a great inspiration in terms of how she lets things go. She's a great example of a human being.
What's my favorite thing about Claudette? That she loves my fiance.
Claudette is the goddess of storytelling, as everybody knows. She's the one we revere. So anytime she says show up, we show up.
Her writing. She writes.
I think it's the way she paints pictures with words. I think it would be the unstoppable Claudette Sutherland.
All right.
She just knows how to make a room laugh for sure.
Yeah, we love her, and I love. She's always instilled in me a sense of reading. I've loved reading growing up, so she always encouraged that growing up.
Yeah, she has such charisma. It's infectious. It's a good thing that it's not terminal, or else we'd all die from her charisma. She can say that's just great and totally mean it in a way that's got enthusiasm and truth and yeah, it is great, and I feel it.
I can't stand her. Okay, no. Her laugh. Her laugh is special.